Hello and welcome back to NoBS. Today we return to talking about a popular name and figure that's been getting the rounds recently. I'm of course talking about Mia Khalifa again. Mia Khalifa was a very popular video we made about her story last month, and she's recently popped up again this past week for a pretty interesting reason. To quickly recap, for those who don't know, Mia Khalifa is a former adult film star who's tried to make a turn at having a normal, more mainstream type career. She's tried to host sports shows, have like a YouTube or radio show. She's done some interviews. She's tried to get her name out there in more mainstream ways. She's trying to move away from her scandalous past and move on to more legitimate affairs. And even the thing we talked about last time in her video was how she was really crapping on her former career, saying that all those adult films she made were done under bad circumstances. She tried to pretend she was pressured into it and didn't make enough money and did all this work but didn't get paid for it. But we actually found out there was proof from her former employer, who posted a very, very exposing video that showed that she was actually misleading people, possibly lying about some stuff. She was not giving the full story. And basically, Mia's been trying to play the victim ever since she quit that career. And now she's trying to move towards other ones, but she's not really being very successful. She's failed at every front. She's clearly not entertaining for the reasons she wants to be. You know, she was possibly popular back then for, doing things with other dudes and stuff like that on camera. But when she just wants to be on camera by herself and talk and try to do whatever, like interviews or reporting or whatever she's trying to do, I don't know, it all failed. And now that's led to her becoming this new star on a new platform. Something else we need to talk about again. OnlyFans has come back into the picture. OnlyFans is another popular website that's been getting memed recently because basically girls sell scandalous pictures on there. Sometimes they're just hot pictures, sometimes they're nudes, sometimes there's more in videos and stuff. And basically Mia Khalifa has joined OnlyFans, kind of reverting her career back to her former, more scandalous place. And a lot of people are taking issue with that. I mean, she tried to act like she was better than adult films for a while, and now she's basically going to another similar realm. And I think that's rather hypocritical and wrong and kind of silly too. So we're going to talk about that more. We've got this article here from Happy. It says, "This just in, Mia Khalifa has joined OnlyFans." So yeah, OnlyFans is this newer website that, as we said, they share pictures and videos, and it's become a kind of hot topic recently because some celebrities have hopped on there. They've been trying to get on the trend. Recently, this actress Bella Thorne made an OnlyFans page, and she got a lot of attention because she was already mildly famous for acting. And then when people saw the OnlyFans, it kind of like blew up their website and actually caused a controversy there because they had like too many people joining and then like asking for refunds, and they had to change the rules of the whole website because of her. And I think that's kind of similar to what Mia Khalifa is doing. It's like another celebrity from other realms trying to dip into OnlyFans and see how it goes. And the worst part here is they try to tease their photos. This is what Bella Thorne did, I believe, too, was like they try to tease their photos and act like they're going to do nude videos or something. But what really ends up happening is they just do like little poses in bikinis and they call it a day. And they charge people way too much money for those videos. And that's why it's becoming controversial. In addition, Mia Khalifa is proven to be hypocritical and possibly misleading once again. So following in the footsteps of Cardi B, Black China, and Bella Thorne, Mia Khalifa has become the latest high-profile name to join OnlyFans. Mia Khalifa has become the latest celebrity to join OnlyFans only a few weeks after Bella Thorne stirred up some drama by joining a popular content-sharing platform back in August. So those are examples of other celebrities doing this. Like we mentioned, this has become a bit of a trend. It's kind of like how celebrities go to YouTube sometimes now, but totally different. Like we said, this is a more scandalous thing. YouTube celebrities is a different thing, but it's a similar kind of like cash in. They go to these big platforms and push away the independent creators that spent a lot of time building up fans there, and they just come in, take over the place, take away views sometimes and stuff like that. It's just kind of cheap and lame. The former porn star revealed the news over Instagram, clarifying that she would be sharing suitable for work content, kinda, which if you would like me to translate means that it will be cheeky, but there won't be any nudes. Khalifa took to Instagram to post a photograph of herself in which a laptop open on her OnlyFans page could be seen. So there she is eating some sushi, I believe, and she's trying to post on OnlyFans. I mean, this is just kind of like also another example of just kind of how bad these internet careers have become. I mean, albeit I got to admit, obviously, I'm here on an internet career. I'm here making YouTube videos. I think I'm obviously a little more legitimate. I'm entertaining people. I'm giving you guys 2 videos a day. I'm working hard. I'm putting the work in and talking about topics that you ask ask for. But with these girls, like they just kind of use their bodies and their looks and they just go for like the easiest way out. Like they're not really trying to, perform or sing a song or write a script or act in something. They're just like posting pictures of themselves. It's like the easiest thing you could do, especially when you're born pretty like most of these girls. Now, there obviously is a little upkeep with that. You also have to hit the genetic lottery, but it really is like a lottery thing when you think about it. It's not like comparable to a YouTube career because you can learn to make videos. YouTube is a craft. You have to learn to edit and write and, film and do different stuff like that. Depends on your videos too. But even the simplest YouTube videos involves some creativity and some skill. But just taking a picture of you with your smartphone, I mean, yeah, you have to get the right angles. There is some things to learn there. But once you get a few shots down or you just hire a photographer, I mean, you're just existing. Like these girls are getting paid to exist. And yeah, it's a little disheartening. It's a little bit of a stain on the internet era. It's just showing how these kinds of thought chicks just use their bodies. They don't want to, work hard or do something serious like a legit job. They don't want to provide a useful service to the public. They just post pictures of themselves on the internet in skimpy clothes. Accompanying one of the posts on her new OnlyFans page, Khalifa thanked her fans for supporting her on this new and exciting platform. Some Twitter users have pointed out the apparent inconsistency of Khalifa, who has spent so long trying to have her videos removed from this website, deciding to join the platform now. So yeah, she tried to go after that website with the adult films, and she's also going after her former employer. She acted like this business was too sketchy for her. She acted like she was above it, and now she's coming and falling back to it, albeit on a different website, but it's like so similar. It's just like, oh, she's not posting videos anymore. She's actually posting less now. And honestly, I'm not trying to hype up the adult industry, but you really have to put more work in when you're actually making that kind of video. This is just her taking pictures of herself in bikinis and stuff. I mean, that's just like the simplest, most basic thing ever. And it's just showing that she's getting lazy. She wants to use her millions of followers. I saw her Instagram back there had 21 million followers. That's significant. And she's just trying to monetize that. I mean, God bless her for being industrious, trying to make a living, but she's definitely doing it in a very hypocritical, scandalous, and lazy way. That's kind of throwing it back in all of our faces. The inherent irony of Mia Khalifa opening up an OnlyFans account, considering she wanted all of her other videos removed off the internet a month ago, is astounding. Mia Khalifa, I was pressured into the industry. I didn't like it at all. Also, Mia Khalifa creates an OnlyFans. Yeah, these are good tweets, good summaries of how bad it looks, of how she's, going back on her word. She tried to play this victim so hard before. That was like one of the worst, most cringy parts. We went over an interview in the previous video. She was interviewed by this like former Smosh guy on YouTube who just like softballed her and let her just say whatever she wanted. It wasn't a very contentious or interesting interview. Not that it has to be, but to see this person get exposed, like we talked about in the previous video, we had the whole thing with her previous employer showing the receipts, showing the email, showing she signed her contract at home. She wasn't pressured in person like she claimed. She also claimed things like she wasn't paid enough. She wasn't paid this or that, when really she got a lot of money for doing very little work. She didn't make that many videos. It was a short-lived career, like a year or two, but a lot can be done in that amount of time, especially in this industry, especially if she just has to show up to set once or twice a week. I mean, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not here to glorify that industry either, but I also don't like someone like this coming out and bashing it. In addition, the other thing that's kind of hypocritical about Mia is she still retains her name from that career. That's a stage name she used in that business. And she, of course, is keeping that because it's got her popular, it's got her millions of followers. Changing the name could risk losing that. And it's just, it's just another hypocritical thing. Now she's falling back to OnlyFans, and now she's just showing that she just has no basis or morals or anything going for her. She'll say anything to get what she wants. Yet Khalifa has framed the decision as one of empowerment, describing, "I am finally growing into my self-confidence in who I am and the decisions I make for me. And this is my way of being myself outside the perimeters of conventional social media. Even though I will not be creating new content, I am going to be treating the page like my Instagram without terms of service." She continued, "I want to take my power back and just post what I want and what makes me feel good. And I'm just so thankful that y'all are along for this wild ride." Whether Khalifa's decision to join the platform will create the same amount of fallout as seen with the Bella Thorne remains to be seen. Now, I predict it won't. Bella Thorne is an actual actress who has a legitimate fan base from more serious work. I mean, she was also a Disney Channel actress. I mean, she wasn't like the best, but she's actually in stuff and she's producing content. Aside from, her previous career, Mia is just an internet person now. She just just posted on Instagram. She tried to make these other things work. It didn't happen. No one cared. And that's what's brought us here. That's why she's rolling back. I wouldn't be surprised if she went all the way back to adult film soon, because she's just, she seems a little desperate. She needs the money. She's also, she has no problem with being hypocritical and flip-flopping and going back and forth. All she has to do is drop some line talking about self-confidence and what I want to do, the way I see myself. She's just all like hippy-dippy too. Like, it's all like, oh, you got to feel the right way and you got to know the way my body moves, and oh, I just got to feel my chi and my aura. I wouldn't be surprised if she did some kind of that meditation stuff, which all that can be in serious and legitimate. But when girls like this say it, it just sounds like some cuckoo bird, crazy stuff. And also just like she's justifying. I see a lot of mental gymnastics in this post of hers. Like, she's just always kind of like flip-flopping. So she's got to have these outs and like ways to make it justified. She's like, well, I have a right to change my mind. That's something she might say, or like other girls have said. And basically she just is falling into the same trap that she was in before. She's getting caught, getting exposed, not in the way she used to expose herself, but still exposing herself nonetheless. First for being a hypocrite, first for lying, and now for being on OnlyFans again, a virtual, pseudo adult website that can actually get there if you want it to. So with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you comment your thoughts on everything below. What do you think about Mia Khalifa? Had you heard of her before? Have you thought about joining an OnlyFans? Have you ever been on OnlyFans? I don't know who actually uses that website. It seems like a lot of betas and simps might go on there, but I'm not sure. It could be fun too. There could be some good pages. I would never pay for that stuff. I mean, there's so much free stuff on the internet, including stuff from these actresses we mentioned today. You could see Mia Khalifa or Bella Thorne on the internet for free. So I don't know why you would pay for OnlyFans, but that's the world we live in. That's what these girls are going for. They want that easy money. Tell me what you think about it below. Also hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell for notifications too. Until next time, have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.